How you doing, YouTube? Matt, Massive Beer Reviews, back to get another review. A little bit of fucking equilibrium time. It's been a minute, but we're back. We always come back, baby. In the form of their dHop 15 double IPA. Yeah, equilibrium. It's been a bit since I've done one of their beers. I just haven't been able to get up there. They're not super far away from me. They're just a bit over an hour, but life and things and stuff get in the way. And yeah, I had a day with not much to do. Had a Saturday where I actually had some time to myself, and I was like, okay, I'm going to go out and go to a brewery. And I like Equilibrium because they do their releases really early. I think they the cans actually go on sale at 11 a.m. And their line is one of the best lines in the history of beer. I'm not a big line waiter, but you're not going there to wait in line. You're going there to actually hang out, chat with friends, drink some beers, as you're allowed to drink in line there. And it's not even really a line. They do like a ticket system, and everybody just hangs out and chugs some beer. So anyway, ended up popping up there. And we're going to review it because that's what we do. dHop 15, 8.2% double India Pale Ale. That's it. October 2nd, this was canned. Today's the 6th, 4 days old. And it's pretty much their new wave. Their labeling and their design has been kind of evolving to this kind of more... It's not like this kind of hipster geometric pattern. It's more like weird kind of like screensavery geometric pattern kind of stuff on a lot of their beers, and this one is none different. It's okay. I kind of like the old ghetto-ness that was the old Equilibrium cans, but yeah. We're going to crack her open and see what she's got. I don't remember the last time I had a dHop beer, let alone reviewed one. I don't even know if I ever have. I'm sure I have at one point or another. But yeah. Let's see what she's got. You know, I mean, that is dense. Rich orange core to it, a little bit of soft edges on her. Even that head is fluffy while at the same time dense. Looks more like kind of like a whipped head, almost like a nitro kind of head on it, as opposed to a general beer head. Super tight, compact bubbles, creaminess, density, and a big, rich darkness to it. So she definitely looks the part of a big, rich, heavy double IPA. Let's see what the nose has. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, okay. Super ranky onion. Super ranky danky green scallion, a little bit too long in the cupboard, not rotten, but getting to a point where it's getting a little bit too vibrant kind of scallion onion in a very beautiful way. Yeah, that's the shit I like, man. I like when shit gets rank and dank like that. We live in this world where so many breweries try to knock out all bitterness and get rid of any of that bittering component. Equilibrium does it too, so they're not immune to that mindset, but to smell something like this with that big, huge, rank, dank component is just absolutely fantastic. I'm sure there's other bits and pieces in and around the beer itself, down deep inside, but man, not really getting it because of how big and how rank and literally dank that that nose is. I'm digging it. I'm digging the nose so far, so let's dive in. Cheers. Oh, okay. It's kind of weird because it's like when I think of that rich, dank component, I think of aggressiveness. This comes out a little bit soft. It's big, it's bold, it's encompassing, but it doesn't hit you right off the bat. You're actually hit with a big pop of sweetness, which probably tempers that dankness a little bit. A big pop of sweetness, big enough to balance. Not necessarily, it's not as big as that that big ranky dankness, but it's big enough to kind of keep in check, keep that kind of dank in check to where it ends up lending itself to kind of a drinkable beer. You have big, huge, sweet melon component. All about the melon in this one. Like it's like melon tropical fruit combination. Big, huge sweetness in there. But with that big, oniony, ranky, dank component kind of leading the way, leading the charge. It just ends up being kind of this tug of war back and forth between this fruity sweetness and this kind of ranky onioniness, ranky danky weediness that just is a very explosive beer. It's tasty. It's fun. It's, you know, it's hard to sit here and kind of wax poetic about depth and complexity and something so aggressive. And there is layers to it. But we're not talking about subtlety here. We're talking about 2x4s in the face of flavor. And this has it in spades. And the flavor that it delivers, that big, bold, rangy dankness, with that nice bittering, and a big, sweet tropical fruit portion of the show that actually gives other bits and pieces of fruit off in it too. But that's the leader in the pack. It's just fun, man. I mean, it is a roller coaster. We're not talking about taking a very leisurely Sunday drive around the neighborhood. This is a roller coaster. This is hair on fire, crazy pants shit in the most fantastic kind of way. That's it. Yeah, big rank onion, big sweet tropical fruit component, nice mouthfeel. It actually finishes a bit dry, so you want to go back a little bit more. Done and done. Let's talk about it. It's one of the better double IPAs I've had as of late. Yes, EQ does it for me. They do it for me on multiple levels, whether it be the super sweet stuff, zero bittering stuff, to this. Just kind of works for me, so I dig it. I like it. There you go. Value and availability, $20. That sucks, because I think I remember the dHop series and the same ABV coming in at $16 to $18. They've slowly creeped their prices up. That's market value. They sell out, so I can't begrudge them of that. But it just suck. You want it to be maybe around 16, 17 bucks, but yeah. And leave you with, if you like what we like this. Oh, brewery only-ish. I mean, you can see their cans kind of in and around the kind of Middletown, New York, lower New York State area. So you can find it, definitely find it on draft, and leave you with, if you like what we like this. If you kind of like those big, huge, ranky onion beers, your kind of single cuts of the world, the OG single cuts, and some of those breweries that kind of really throwing that onion vibe out there. But you also want that kind of very depth, very robust, fruited double IPA that Equilibrium is very well known for. It's kind of a nice combination of the two. So to get those both combined in a really robust, well-made packages does not suck. So there you go. Another review in the books. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Down there if you want to talk about it. Massive Beers if you want to check me out doing the social media stuff. Beer Massive if you want to check me out doing podcasting stuff. I've interviewed the guys from EQ. Go check them out. They're an awesome bunch. I actually interviewed them at one of their line shares like almost a year ago. So yeah, there you go. Another review down. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully you're enjoying a nice, big, ranky, danky, big double IPA right now. And hopefully see you next time. Cheers.